B12 My Genes. People have many different characteristics. They are different sizes, they have different hair colour, eye colour, skin colour, shape of nose and many other things. Some of these variations are because of their environment, the things that they eat, how much they exercise, etc. Some of these variations are because of their genetic information. Another interesting thing to note is that despite all these differences, when we look at mothers and daughters and fathers and sons, we can often see similarities. The reason that this happens is because half of the information that makes us the way that we are comes from our fathers and half comes from our mothers. It is therefore not surprising that we look a bit like our mothers and a bit like our fathers. The information that makes us the way that we are is coded onto chromosomes. In each of our ordinary body cells there are 23 pairs of chromosomes, so in total there are 46 chromosomes. These chromosomes are in the nucleus of each cell and they are made of long molecules of a substance called DNA. There are sections on each chromosome known as genes, and these genes control the way in which our bodies are formed. The situation is the same for all living things, but the number of chromosomes involved is different. You probably remember that in order for a new life to be formed, a sperm cell and an ovum cell must join together. These are special cells known as gametes, and they have half the usual number of chromosomes, one from each pair. When a sperm and an ovum join together, the first new cell with the full number of chromosomes is formed. Again, the situation is similar for any living thing that reproduces sexually. The only difference is the number of chromosomes involved and the type of gamete. Sometimes some interesting things can happen as a result of the way in which genes work. The man and woman in the picture above have two children. One has very dark skin and the other is very light, even though both of the parents have dark skin. This can happen because the genetic information can be carried but not seen. In this way, a characteristic like a particular hair colour or skin colour may be seen in one generation, perhaps grandparents, not seen in the next generation, parents, but seen again in their children. The gene responsible would, however, have been present in each generation. You may well have worked out that the fact that some people are born male and some are born female must have something to do with chromosomes. This is indeed the case. There is one particular pair of chromosomes that look different in men and women. It is this pair that determines if we are born male or female. Pair 23 in men look like an X and a Y. Pair 23 in women look like an X. Men are therefore described as having XY chromosomes and women as having XX chromosomes. As a result of this, sperm cells can either carry the X or Y chromosome. Ovum cells can only carry the X chromosome. All of this means that given a large enough group of people, there will always be a 1-to-1 ratio of men to women. Half will be men and half women. It is interesting to think that everything about the way that we are is down to chance. One sperm out of many million happened to join with an ovum, and we came into existence.